to Barrowland where legends blend. Rhythms of the rain descend. In Wales my queries stand.
Croeso, and welcome to Tales for Wales, the pub quiz all about Welsh history. I didn't write anything down before
That was
starting this
very
episode.
good, very accurate, concise. I like it.
Yeah. Well, this is a history podcast, and tonight we are doing a Welsh quiz. So that's kind of how, and we're having a pint. So yeah, what I just said there was accurate, descriptive, not very funny. Yeah, I grant you. Yeah, sorry,
It's
hold
true.
my hands up. I plead guilty of the fifth, my liege.
Guilty of the fifth. I'm guilty of pleading the fifth.
Also, we've had like several pints, and it's our third
Yeah,
record.
Jesus, yeah.
What you drink? We haven't even discussed what you're drinking. To be fair.
Oh, mate, I had one cheeky Stella that I sent a pic to you about because I'm fucking hard, apparently. And then, and I've been on the Carlin since, mate. But I have got a reserve of, and I've been dying to just use this up because it's so sweet and
Oh, that
undrinkable.
horrible vodka.
Mango and passion fruit vodka, and some Coke. But that's only in if things get dire, if things get a bit
Well,
hairy.
I bought some nice spice rum for later, but I've been on the Carlsberg pint cans. You know, like the mega cans.
Oh, the Pilsners, Carlsberg Pilsner.
Yeah, the Carlsberg Pilsner, but the big ones, like not a 480, a proper pint one. Well, they're bigger than a pint. They're like a litre or whatever for a pint. I don't know.
A
They're just
litre.
big.
1,000
You know what I mean?
millilitres.
But I don't get it because I got a pint glass, right? But then the pint can is bigger, and I filled it to the top, and it's still got like
What's a pint? What's that? Fucking
480
6?
or
No, it's
560?
5, 6 something. And I think those big ones are like 600 mil or something like that.
So this can is 568. How?
Yeah,
big is
pint
a
is
pint can?
568. So
But do you know what I mean? Like a Carlin would fit a whole
is
one.
the head
Hang on.
going over
So
maybe?
most cans are 473 milliliters, and then pints of 568. I don't know. I don't understand how it works. I'm not a mathematician. Okay, sue me, and I'm not going down.
Listen, numbers aren't my bag, all right?
No, they are not my bag. But it's just big. I'm so tired.
That's all I can say. It's big.
This is coming off if you listened to an episode a couple of weeks ago, I'm running about 3 hours sleep a night. I have gone doolally a tap. I'm in the midst of a sprawling insomnia phase.
I'm impressed. I have nothing but respect because, I was expecting you to be absolute grumpus. These 3 episodes. So, right, get on with it. Tell me about the Madon. Tell me about the Chartist.
I'm not grouchy. I'm just I'm manic. So I'm all over the shop. Like, how many songs did I sing to you today? Don't talk about the content, but how many songs did I sing you today?
So many. I had so many voice notes. And one thing, you sent me 2 voice notes and you said, can we circle back to this soon, please? I'd really like your input. And it was just him fucking singing absolute bollocks to me.
Yeah, it was a bit mad.
Corporate spiel as well.
Yeah, I loved doing that. I send really stupid voice notes and then ask people to come back to me as soon as possible. I asked one of our mates who's good at SEO stuff for helping you get discoverability online, and I said, "Oh mate, how do you think we can get if you type in on Google search Welsh History Podcast? How do you think we can go up higher?" And he gave me a really helpful response, and I just responded going, "Oh yeah, I'm a real clever idiot," and just mocked him for it. And then afterwards, "Oh, actually, that was really
I know how he feels. You do that to me often because you you say, "Do you reckon we should do this, mate?" And I go, "Yeah, I think that'd be a really good idea." And then you'll send me a voice note going, "Oh, I'm David. I think it's a really good idea."
Oh, it's really smart, actually.
Really smart, actually.
Yeah.
Yes, I've been a victim of that many a time.
I was saying, so my friends in work who know me quite well now, I'm really good at dishing it out, and I hate any reprise. So if anything I do, if I dish out love, I hate receiving it back. I don't like being touched. I don't like being cuddled or hugged.
I was just about to say that applies in the physical world. You're an absolute touchy-feely. If I fucking lay a hand on you, get off, don't
I'll
like
knock you
it.
out. I hate it. I absolutely hate it. But I love giving people a touch, but I don't like it receiving one. I love giving bants to people. If I get it back, I cry, and I'm quite thin-skinned. and I'm not really good at the WhatsApp group, right? Even now, there's 4 of us in this chat, but it goes to probably I'm not joking. Probably 500 messages a day are in it, and when I'm busy at work, I don't respond to anything. And we got the Teams chat and the WhatsApp chat, and there's loads of messages. The minute I've done my work and I want to play, if they ignore me or not, I'm just like fucking hell. Like, sorry, there was a bunch of squares. I'm just always kicking off for it. But if people do that to me, I get really grouchy. I'm like, oh, I'm actually working right now.
Yeah, I'm actually working really hard. Actually, I don't need those notifications in my ear.
Yeah, which is annoying, to be fair, in it. And I am going to stop having the sound come through my laptop, because I do notice sometimes when we record on lunch times, you can hear the ping of a Teams message. So I do apologise for that, our avid listeners.
Mate, you're just trying to show what a fucking worker ant you are, aren't you? Like an absolute soldier in the mix.
Should we plug the Patreon? We won't do a heavy plug. Do you have anyone to shout out, by the way?
Let me have a look now. We do have we have a shout out to an Ian Gardner, who is one of our Jibber Jabber members. He's an Ian Gardner. He's an Ian Goer, as you just said, and I've just stolen.
Plough my field.
Oh, yes, he can. Yes, he can. The absolute green thumb that he is.
The green finger boy.
Green fingered boy. So cheers, Ian, for being a part of the old Jibber Jabber, mate.
Legend. Much
absolute legend.
appreciated.
Yeah. One of the many legends that are part of the family. Yeah.
We should do this thing where we rename anyone who becomes a patron. We rename them a Welsh, we try and make them a knightly sounding name. This is for maybe off air,
or like a Prince of Wales or something.
Yeah, we could call him like a
mate. You've just added the tier to the Patreon, the Prince tier.
Well, I listened to one podcast where anyone who's a patron gets their name turned into a B name, and they call things like Ian Stingfucker Gardner or something stupid like that. And I think we should just steal
Stingfucker Gardner.
Yeah, that's not quite exactly what we do.
Not quite what I was on about.
Yeah, but they changed their legal name and replaced it with a B name, and I think maybe we should try to do the same for.
Oh yeah, I like that. They make it a princely Welsh name of some kind. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
All right,
or a princessly.
Like I said, this is this is more for me and you, isn't it, than the listeners? But there we are.
Should I? All right, so we're doing a quiz episode today. But I've used AI to write these, and I've done a bit of a sense check, and most of them. So I don't know the answers. I done it, so I said, "Oh, will you write me 10 questions about Welsh history, but make it not too like." I've given it parameters for each round, but I've also said hold the answers till the end, so I don't see the answers. And I've sense checked the questions, and some of them I can tell. Okay, that makes sense. But some I googled and they were wrong. And so I think the way we should do it is so it's like coherent for the listener. We'll do it in sections of 10 at a time, and then we can check any questions by Google or whatever at the end if we have any concerns or whatever. So if we think, oh, that doesn't sound quite right, we could quickly Google it to check.
So we get the question asked, we answer, it'll say right or wrong at the end.
So what we'll do, at the end. So we'll do them in 10, and instead of having me and you having to edit. Say if we go, let's check that's right. Google edit, that'll take time. If we just finish the round and then quickly check them, we could just cut that out in one big slice. So it's not so much.
And we can just say, right, that was a bollocks, that was not correct. Yeah, and we were right or whatever. Yeah, I got you.
And I was thinking, if you get a Word document open, and you can track our score, and if you write it down like question 1, A, B, C, or D, or whatever our answer is, so you go to like 1B. 2D, and then at the end I can read out what we got, and you can tell me what our number was.
All right then.
So
no worries.
So question 1: who was the last native Prince of Wales? A. Llewellyn the Great, and this is for people to play at home as well. So you don't need to write anything down. You just write down our answer.
Okay, cool. Go on.
So people at home play along as well. And if you get it wrong, you got a drink. If you get it right, you get a wink. I don't know what that is.
Nice, yeah. Okay.
So, first question, round 1. Who was the last native Prince of Wales? Llewellyn the Great, Owain Glyndŵr, Dafydd ap Griffith, Rhodri the Great. Owain in it.
None of them, right? Say that again?
Well, Owain Glyndŵr pronounced himself Prince of Wales.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, okay, I guess.
So, so it's him.
Go on then. Go for England, do then.
So, question 2. Which Welsh pirate, born in 682, became one of the most famous pirates of the golden age of piracy? Bartholomew Roberts, Black Bart, Edward Teach, Blackbeard, William Kidd, or Anne Bonny?
It's Barty, obviously, isn't it?
It's got to be Barty. Should we see if they're right
Barty.
on when he was born?
Yeah, well, should we
1682,
check?
correct.
Should we fact that check? They get it right,
done
did
it.
they? Oh,
Right, yeah.
Those bloody robots, they know what they're doing, don't they?
In 1904 to 1905, a major religious revival swept through Wales, led by which preacher? John Wesley, Evan Roberts, William Morgan, Rhys Davis.
Christ, I
haven't got a clue for that one.
No, we have not covered. What date range did you give us?
I gave us 1904 to 1905.
Yeah. To be fair, we don't cover anything really, do we? Past,
we're not postmodern.
We touch
not
on the
postmodern.
1800s.
We're not like
touch on the
20th century
1800s,
boys.
just like with Chartists and stuff. But like, yeah, we're not 21st century lads. We
Should we? I'm going to say Rhys Davis. William Morgan sounds quite a.
William Morgan does sound that was what I was drawn to. Should we go for that?
Right,
What's that?
Let's go for that. Yes, 3C.
C. Okay.
And I also, when I asked this, I said write questions that aren't like obvious, like Wales has the most castles, that only that shit.
Yeah.
I asked it to write questions that are a bit more difficult.
Yeah.
So the Red Lady of Paverland is a famous prehistoric skeleton discovered in a cave on the Gower Peninsula. What's surprising about its find? So, is it actually a male skeleton? B, it dates back to the Roman times. C, it was buried with a chariot. Or D, it was covered in gold.
I don't know if I have read about this or if I'm conflating it with something else I've read about. I want to say buried with a chariot.
I want to say chariot. That's quite a cool one.
What's that one? What's
C?
Chariot?
That's 4C.
All right, we'll go for that then. 4C.
Okay, which Welsh engineer is credited with the development of the modern steam engine? A. Richard Trevithick. B. Isambard Kingdom Brunel. C. George Stephenson. Or D. William Petty.
Not a fucking clue.
Isambard Kingdom Brunel he did the Borough machine, didn't he? And he did make the train. He designed the train station at Cardiff Bay, but I don't think he's Welsh. Yeah, he's English, I think.
Say the names again.
The names are Richard Trevithick, Isambard Kingdom Brunel, George Stephenson, and William Petty. What about
There's not
Richard?
an obvious Welsh standout name there.
No, it's not, is there?
I'll go for Richard. I'll follow your lead on that one.
Right,
what was he?
Richard. So 1A. 5A, sorry.
5A, yeah.
What's the Welsh name for the national emblem of Wales, the leek? Daffodil, Cennin, Erid, Cowl. It's Cennin.
The leek, Cennin, yeah.
Yeah,
What's that?
6B.
B.
Which Welsh town is known for having the longest place name in Europe? This is so stupid because they've written it down and then you can see which one's the longest. So it goes Llandudno, Aberystwyth, Llanfairpwll, Caerphilly.
Which one could it be?
So they haven't thought that one through. So that's 7C.
AI, not so smart now, you fan.
Which legendary Welsh figure is said to sleep in a cave waiting for the return of the country's hour of the greatest need? Merlin,
Is that
Arthur, Taliesin, or Bran the Blessed? I thought it was Arthur.
I think it's Arthur, isn't it?
Okay, so next question is the traditional Welsh love spoon, intricately carved from wood, was originally given as what? A wedding gift, a christening present, a token of affection, or a harvest festival prize?
A wedding gift, I reckon.
Well, me and Em have got one for our wedding, and we've had it made from a really nice company, which I'll probably link in I don't know off the top of my head, but I'll put it in the pod notes. And that's as a wedding gift to ourselves. But would that be a token of affection? Or a wedding gift?
I don't know. Well, me and Amy had one as a gift for our wedding, and it seems like Love Spoon, I would say, is given for a wedding. What were the other options?
B, a christening present. No, it's not that.
It's not gonna
C,
be
a
that, is it?
token of affection. Like, would I give it to you as a token of affection, or do you think it's
Oh,
more of a
yeah.
matrimony, a joining of the two? Like the spoon itself joins.
Well,
two.
there's like symbolism in it, isn't it? Like if you have the entwined like vines,
That's
that's
what we got.
like meant
We've got
to
the
signify
entwined
like
vine.
that's meant to be like together forever, isn't it? And then there's like different symbol. I would say wedding, but I could also see a little fucking shagger back in the Celtic days whittling this little thing and going, have this, my love. And then
Yeah.
like a girl going, oh my
Uh,
God, I'm fucking moist. Yeah, let's marry.
Well, should we say wedding gift?
Wedding
9A.
gift. Yeah, we'll go for wedding
9A.
gift. What's that? A?
Yeah, 9A.
Done.
What unique political status does the Welsh village of Hay-on-Wye claim? Political seems a funny word there. The smallest town in Wales, the only Welsh town twinned with a city in Africa, an independent book town, the highest village in Wales. Now, it's not the highest village.
No.
The
And
smallest.
Hay-on-Wye does have, that's where they do the book festival, isn't it? Wherever
It
the fuck it's
is.
called.
Yeah.
Oh,
But
Hay-on-Wye Festival. Yeah.
what does an independent book town mean?
That sounds like a made up thing that AI is trying to do to fucking fleece us. Is that what that's
But
what
I'm
that
going to
sounds
say
like?
C because it is a book town.
Independent book town.
Mm.
Yeah. Couldn't agree. Couldn't agree more with you.
So that's round one. Do you want to read out? So what do we put for the first one?
We put B.
Owain Glyndŵr. The answer was
Owain
Owain Glyndŵr. Number
Tick.
2. So you got that right.
Yes or no? Right. So, yeah, 2, we went for A.
Yeah, Bartholomew Roberts, Black Bart, correct.
Yes.
B, 3 was, we said, what do we say for question 3, which was, question 3, to remind people, 1904, 1905, a major religious revival swept through Wales. And we said William Morgan.
C, we said, yeah.
Yeah, and the answer was B, Evan Roberts. Let me check if
No,
that's
it
true.
was B. No, it was B, Evan Roberts.
So we are incorrect there, and that is actually correct on Google.
Oh, bastard.
Okay, for question 4, it helps, I think, re-saying the question, didn't it? So people know what the question was. The Red Lady of Paverland is a famous prehistoric skeleton discovered in a cave in the Gower Peninsula. What is it famous for? We said buried with a chariot. And actually, I was going to change this answer to a male skeleton, and it is correct. It was a male skeleton.
Ah, shit. So that was, what was that? A.
Yeah.
Male skeleton.
Yeah. Let me just check. That's
Not
correct.
a red lady at all.
So that was correct. It was buried with a chariot. The next question was, which Welsh engineers credited...
Hang on, you said it wasn't correct. You said it was a male skeleton.
No. I meant it was correct on Google, as in, like, AI wasn't wrong. So it's actually a male skeleton.
Ah, got you. So AI was correct. That it was a male skeleton.
We were wrong.
Confusing.
Yeah, sorry.
This is what AI wants. He wants to confuse the little human minds.
Yeah. So next one, which Welsh engineer credited with the development of the modern steam engine? And we said Richard Trevithick. And it is Richard Trevithick, but I don't think he's actually Welsh. He's Cornish. He was born in Cornwall, in Tregaron. But the reason why it's accredited to being Welsh is because it was first used in Merthyr Tydfil. So AI got that a bit wrong. They
blurred the lines a bit, yeah.
Blurred lines.
Yeah.
So we got that right technically, but AI got it wrong.
Yeah.
Next Welsh.
AI is a racist because Cornish and Welsh are not the same thing. You bloody racist.
You daft racist. Welsh name for the national emblem of the league, Cennin. We got that right.
Cennin. Yeah, that's right.
Welsh town with the longest name in Europe.
Of course.
Got
that
that right.
Giveaway because AI's dumb.
Welsh figure in a cave. We said King Arthur. They said King Arthur. Correct.
Correcto.
Oh, so now we said, what's the Welsh spoon given for? And we said wedding gift. They said a token of affection.
And I would argue that those could be the same thing.
Well, it's a difficult one. And obviously, it was the love spoon was given to a young woman by her suitor to prove to her father he was capable.
Oh, I knew it.
Yeah. So
remember
I think
my little example I said about a young buck?
Yeah,
that was good.
So I would say we got that wrong because it's not just when you get
wrong.
married; it's an affection. It's
Fizz. No.
And
Right,
then the
it was an
last
affectionate.
one was political status of a Welsh village. Hey, on my independent book town. Correct.
We said independent, but oh, it was
Oh, yeah.
independent book town. That's mad.
And then the next
And
one I
AI
asked,
was correct on that. Was that as well?
yes, yeah. Well,
No
it
way.
just we got the right answer there, so
So
I
we
didn't.
got from that one. We got hang on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 out of 10. Not bad. Not bad. 7 out of 10 for that one.
Well, the next one is Welsh history and entertainment. So I've done it a bit more like entertainment stuff.
Ooh, okay. Yeah.
So same format again, 10 questions. If you could write them down for me, and I'll
Always the same. Always the same.
yeah, always the same, never changes. Which Welsh actor, born in Port Talbot, played Hannibal Lecter in Silence of the Lambs? Michael Sheen, Richard Burton, Anthony Hopkins, Matthew Rhys. And we know that.
C.
It's
Anthony Hopkins, obviously.
Yeah, one C.
Of Hops. Yeah.
The hymn Calon Lan is a famous Welsh song, but what does Calon Lan translate to? Pure heart, brave heart, golden heart, loving heart. It's pure heart. So 2A.
Yes.
Which is the
2A, easy.
longest running Welsh language television soap opera? Pobl y Cwm, Around
I
Around,
know this.
Teulu, Tipyn o Stad. It's got to be Pobl y Cwm.
It's Pobl y Cwm, right?
People of the Valley.
Although
It's got to be.
I love the callback to Round Around though. That's great.
Question 4. Which Welsh actress starred in The Mask of Zorro in Chicago? And this is funny they asked
baby.
this because when me and Jack were in the pits of despair coming back from our Welsh road trip, I was like,
the only
really
thing
bad.
that could get us back.
was The Mask of Zorro, discussing
Yeah.
Catherine Zeta-Jones and her on-screen
Just-
chemistry with Banderas. And
I would argue in that film that, like, don't get me wrong, Catherine Zeta-Jones is an absolute sex symbol in that
it's
film,
beautiful.
but Banderas is equally
Banderas,
so.
yeah.
I'd even say Hopkins is.
Hopkins is awesome.
Sexy Hopkins. Of all the
Yeah.
things, the adjectives I would describe Hopkins with, sexy would
Yeah.
never be one of them. Usually, if you watch The Mask of Zorro and you see him
Yeah.
in his little, like,
He's got his
doing an
chest out a
absolute
bit, isn't he?
Blair on holiday with the fucking
It's got
button
Blair on holiday. He's
mash
like
up he's
full
got.
buttons.
And
Yeah.
he's whipping, like, I don't know, fucking whipping candles out with his bloody
Yeah.
whip.
And you hear
And,
the
like,
panther.
Yeah, and you think, you know what? That's a sexy old Welshman.
So, question 4. Which actress starred in Mask of Zorro Chicago? It's question answer A, Catherine Zeta-Jones as Zeta-Jones. It's funny, right? So I don't know who Eva Miles is or Eve Miles.
I know. Yeah, she's in like Torchwood and stuff, isn't she?
Well, the next two is Ruth Jones and Joanna Page. And imagine if Ruth Jones, Nessa from Gavin Stacey. Imagine
that
if
would be something.
That'd be class. Oh,
That would be
Zorro,
so good.
what's a kidding?
Oh, so you know when he like does his rapier and he like whips off her straps and her tits fall out.
She just goes fucking hell, it
Thing
sparks
is,
him right
the
out.
hair, like in the original, like the hair covers her boobs and it's like very.
She's got a bob, hasn't she?
But imagine, with Bob, it's just fucking absolute milky duds, just like fucking flop out.
Oh, fucking man!
Oh, Zorro, mate.
So yeah, we're saying Catherine Zeta-Jones for that, aren't we? 4A.
Of course, yeah.
5. What is the name of the Welsh dragon on the national flag of Wales? Y Ddraig Coch. B. Y Ddraig Fawr. C. Draig Cudd. D. Draig Aur. So Draig Aur is a gold dragon. Draig Cudd. I don't know what that word means. Let me Google that.
That's like hidden dragon, isn't it?
Well, that's what I thought. Kivyor, Key. That sounds like it'd be
Cudd.
hiding.
I would say the Draig Goch, but my thing would be a Draig
Hidden
Cadwallader.
dragon. Yeah, that's what I would say.
From the legend, Draig Cadwallader.
So this might be when we Google.
Yeah, because I think maybe, the red dragon. Everyone calls it the red dragon. Of course they do. But
I think we should go with Draig Coch because that is what we call it.
I think A5A. Yeah,
5A. Yeah.
It's definitely not those other ones. Like, why would it be Hidden Dragon? Or,
Hidden Dragon, Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon.
Gold Dragon though.
Well, that wasn't it?
Lesser known symbol. It was it Owain Glyndŵr or was it Llywelyn? I can't remember now.
One of them was the first time they used
war
the
banner.
dragon as a symbol, and it was Owain Glyndŵr.
I think it was Glyndŵr. Yeah. Owain Glyndŵr. It was his. He used the Gold Dragon of Wales as a war banner. And not very often, actually, only that one time.
Maybe we actually never released that episode, but we discussed how Queen Victoria or Queen Elizabeth was it was Queen Elizabeth who was a big proponent of making the Welsh flag popular.
Mm.
She so the Queen who just popped her clogs. She was very much of an
Oh,
advocate for
Elizabeth.
saying,
Yeah.
yeah, Elizabeth, sorry. So that the Welsh flag should be flown at every single Welsh building of governance. So any single Welsh governance
Mm.
building in Wales should have the Welsh flag flying, because it wasn't adopted till like the 40s. I don't think. I think it took a
It's one of the
while.
later flags, especially out of the UK flags. It's one of the later ones to have actually become official in that the Welsh dragon has been a symbol of Wales for
1959.
God knows. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
59 is the official flag, but the Welsh
yeah,
dragon has been a symbol of
yeah.
Wales for
For,
fucking
but the
like a
one we
millennia.
see, and Queen Elizabeth, that's the one who just died,
Mm.
didn't it? Lizzie.
Mm.
She was like a real proponent of making sure that was like a distinct feature of Wales, which is quite
Oh, good
good
on
on
her.
her.
Yeah,
Yeah, because I'm a
good on her,
massive
girl. Go on, girl.
anti-royalist, but that was
Mm.
quite a good thing. The next one, the village of Portmeirion in North Wales was famously used for the setting
Mm.
of which 1960s TV show? A. Doctor Who,
Ooh.
B. The Avengers, C. The Prisoner, or D. The Saint. That's an easy one for me. It's The
You know
Prisoner.
what? Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, I wouldn't have known that. I would have.
There's
My hazard a guess would have been Doctor Who because of how weird and kooky it is.
no. I mean,
You know?
so the whole village was designed. We should probably discuss that on another one. But for people who don't
Mm.
know, there was a TV show in the 60s called The Prisoner, and it was one of the most expensive TV shows the UK had made. And they built an entire Italian village in North Wales, and they use it as the set. And now you can go visit there, and it's like people live there, and it's stunning.
They
It's
didn't
such
make that for the TV show, did they?
a
You're about to blow
no.
my mind now because I
Uh,
thought that there was just this crazy like architect who wanted to like give a bit of Italy kind of. He was Italian, wasn't
Yeah,
he?
he was Italian. I don't
Yeah.
know what came. I'm not sure if it's because of the show, or because it's called Port Merion, isn't it? So Port
Mm.
Merion, it's fabricated in a sense, like so it's not organic. It was specifically made as kind of like a tourist thing.
Designed to be
Yeah.
it's I would absolutely recommend going to see it.
It's
mad.
class.
It's
Yeah.
it's really amazing. The architecture there is crazy, and it looks like a set. It does look like a
Yeah.
TV set, but there's actual buildings. People actually live there.
Yeah, people
There's
live
like
in there, and it's like
there's
yeah,
a pub down on the fucking coast.
Yeah.
There's we went for ice cream there and had a couple of beers and all that, and it's amazing down there. It seems like you walk into a different country
it is
because
bizarre,
of how
but
different the architecture
yeah.
is.
So it was designed and built by Sir Ian Clough William Ellis between 1925 and 1967 in that Baroque style. But it became like really famous in the 60s when it was a set of The Prisoner, and it is just it is so
Ah.
bizarre. It looks stunning. It looks like you're in like Venice, not in Venice, no, not Venice. I'd be mad. In like if you've ever seen series 2 of White Lotus, it looks like that. It is crazy, but that's what. Yeah, so that's. So I know that's
what
The
answer was
Prisoner.
that? 6C.
C.
Right. Okay.
Oh, this
Prisoner.
might be a tough. Who was the first Welsh actor to win an Academy Award? Stanley Baker, who's my favourite Welsh actor, who's in Zulu. Richard Burton, Ray Milland, or Anthony Hopkins?
I'm pretty sure it's B. Richard.
I'm
Burton.
thinking Richard Burton.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is.
In which year did Wales achieve its first Grand Slam in the rugby in the Six Nations?
Oh Christ!
So I'll give you the. Me and you aren't massive on rugby, are we? So we're going to
No.
piss off a few people here.
Probably
2005, or B 2008, C 2012, D 1994. I think Welsh
right.
rugby was in the doldrums.
I know for a fact that we won it. I'm saying fact now. Maybe my memory is not as good as it was. I'm sure we won it in 2003 and 2005. So that makes me think it's D.
And I think Welsh rugby was in the doldrums up until around I think it was Welsh rugby was doing pretty bad in like the end of the 80s. So I think in the 1994 they might have had their comeback.
We had a real, especially like early 2000s, we were doing very well. I remember because I was in uni and I used to go out. For
2008 we didn't win it because 2008 I think we did win it, and then 2009, 10, and 11 we didn't, and then 2012 we definitely did because I was at uni then. And it was the last year before I left that we won it, but it's not that. It was way earlier than that. I'm gonna say 1994. But was Six Nations? It was the Six Nations era then, wasn't it? Because before that it was Five Nations.
Yeah, I think maybe not long before it might have been Five Nations, but I'm almost certain that we won in 2003 as well. Yeah. So I think it's that one. We'll go for that.
So 1994, D. The BBC Wales production Doctor Who was primarily filmed in which Welsh city? Swansea, B. Newport, C. Cardiff, B. Bangor. And we know
C.
that's
Cardiff,
C.
baby.
Cardiff. Yeah.
Yeah,
Last question.
easy.
Who is the Welsh-born founder of the modern police force, often associated with the establishment of the Metropolitan Police in London?
Fucking hell, I
William
don't know.
Williams. I knew someone called Will Williams, and my sister went, "Oh, do you think their parents knew that he was called Will Williams?" As if it was a shock to
Think
them
they
when
knew.
they named it.
Do you think they knew?
She was a bit like she was really clever. My sister, like crazy academic, but so dopey on things. She was like, "Do you think they realised that their surname was Williams?" Like, yeah, I think they knew. So Will Williams, Robert Peel, Thomas Picton, John Fielding.
Mate, this is an absolute roll of the dice. I have no idea on this one.
So I don't think it's. I don't think it's
Say
Robert
the names
Peel.
again?
William Williams, Robert Peel, Thomas Picton, John Fielding.
I want to see William Williams because
And
that's
me.
like a double
And
Welsh
we
name.
love a Welsh name, don't we?
Yeah.
So let's go
William
with
Ap
Will
Williams.
Yeah, Will Williams.
Go for it.
10A.
All right. Go on then.
Okay, so
Let us know what we did on that.
So first answer, Anthony Hopkins, 1C. Got that right?
Yes. Okay.
2A, Pure Heart, Canon Land. So let me read the
Yes,
questions
of
again. So the question, what does
Yes.
Canon Land mean? It's Pure Heart. What was the first question? The first question was
Famous actor from Port Talbot, is that right?
yes, famous actor from Port Talbot. Yeah. Third question was what is the longest running Welsh language show? Pobl y Cwm. Correct.
Yes. Come on.
Which Welsh actress starred in Mask of Zorro in Chicago? Catherine Zeta-Jones.
Was that
Correct.
Yeah.
Then number 5, what's the name of the dragon? We said Draigcoch, Red Dragon. Correct. So it's 5 for 5.
Did you double check that?
I did.
Is
I
correct on the
double-checked that.
internet? Yeah. Oh, well,
It's
who
on
bloody
Visit
knew?
Wales. Where's the Port Madion? It's the film set of what TV show? And it's correct. Prisoner.
Cleaning house.
Clean
on
house, yeah. Question 7. Who was the first Welsh actor to win an Academy Award? And we said Richard Burton, and it said Ray
right?
Milland.
Ray Milland. Was that one of the options?
Yeah, so that was the third option. And so the other options were Sandy Baker, Richard Burton, Ray Milland.
And we've confirmed that?
Yep, confirmed.
Bloody hell, so we got that wrong.
Yeah.
Oh, well. I would have definitely gone for Burton. I'd never heard of that Ray Milland. What was he in? What did he get it for?
Well, he was in The Lost Weekend, Jungle Princess, Smart Girls, Flying Scotsman, Easy Living. Easy Living's a famous one, but these are like in the 1930s. Dial M for Murder, which is Alfred Hitchcock's big one.
Oh, I have heard from that. I have heard that, yeah.
He was in loads of things with like Gene Kelly, who else? Ginger Rogers, Grace Kelly.
Yeah.
So
a bit before our time, I suppose.
Bit before
so we
our
can be
time.
forgiven. We can be forgiven for
that. Which year did they win the first Six Nations?
Come on. I reckon I believed in us on this one.
We said 1994. They've said 2005. But I just Googled it. And if you look at where Wales, so I just Googled, I'm on the Welsh Rugby Union website. Wales have won the championship outright in, so loads of numbers. Then 1978, 1979, 1994, 2005, 2008. So 1994.
So I was wrong about thinking 2003 then. But anyway.
Oh, no. Did you say 2003? That wasn't an option.
I thought, no, it wasn't an option. But I was like, I'm sure they won 2003, which made me think it was 1994, wherever the fuck the number D was. Number D, option D was. So is AI wrong on that one? Because you said it was like the 70s?
No, to be fair, they're right. Because it didn't come the Six Nations till 2000.
They fucking...
They got us. They absolutely got us.
Bastards.
It's mad that it was only 2000. I suppose we were only 10 years old, so we didn't know much about it then.
Yeah, I guess.
And then question 9, BBC production Doctor Who in what city? Cardiff. And then we said, who established the Met Police? Robert Peel. We said Will Williams. And they're correct on that one. Yeah, so 8 out of 10 there, is it?
7 out of 10, mate, again.
So here's the final round of questions that are designed to be particularly challenging for those who have deep knowledge of Welsh history. That's what I asked it to do.
Testing the noodles.
Which battle in 878 AD saw Rodri Vawr, aka Rodri the Great, defeated by the Saxons, leading to the loss of his kingdom of Gwynedd? Battle of Anglesey, Battle of Conwy, Battle of Corwen, Battle of the Severn. Now I know this one. It's Battle of Anglesey.
You know this because
In which year was the Statute of Rutland enacted, effectively annexing Wales to England? 1277, 1284, 1294,
God.
1301. So we know this is 1284 because Llewellyn died in
Oh,
1282.
right after Llewellyn, yeah.
Yeah,
after
but it
82,
became statute. Yeah, so 1284. The Welsh laws
that
of
one?
court.
Hang on,
So
what you need to tell me
2B,
the
2B,
thing.
2B,
B.
2B.
Right, B.
The Welsh laws of court and law of Hywel were codified at the council of which location? Aberfraw, Tregaron, Whitland, or Dolgellau. So A. Aberfraw, B. Tregaron, C. Whitland, or D. Dolgellau.
Aberfraw was a big deal.
Aberfraw's
but
a
I don't
big
know
deal,
if-
wasn't it? So
yeah.
we know Aberfraw was a big part of Welsh history. So should we go with that one?
I'll go for I would. My instinct is going Aberfraw
Oh.
or Aberfraw, however you pronounce it.
Aberfraw. Who was the mother of the famous Welsh prince Owain Glyndŵr? A. Elen ferch Thomas. B. Marged ferch Dafydd. C. Angharad ferch Llywelyn. B. Gwenllian ferch Griffiths. So we know it's not that one.
It's not Gwenllian Ferch Griffith. No, I'm going to say what was that second one you said?
Marged ferch Dafydd.
Marged Ferch Dafydd. I'm pretty sure. Was it Owain?
I think Ellen was his wife.
Yeah.
Angharad or Damarged? It's B or C, I'm thinking.
Yeah, I reckon it's B. That's what I'm going with.
I think C, but we'll go with B. So if you're wrong,
hang on. Say the question again, and then do B and C, and let's see what resonates with me.
Who was the mother of Owain Glyndŵr? Marged ferch Dafydd, Angharad ferch Llywelyn.
You think it's Marged, do you?
No, I think Angharad.
Oh, sorry, Angharad. Okay, we'll go with Angharad. What was that? Of C.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll go with Angharad.
Okay. 5. The discovery of the prehistoric site of Bryn Celli Ddu on Anglesey revealed a passage of tomb from which period? So this one is actually someone suggested on social media. I put a call out on Insta saying what else should we cover, and someone said Bryn Celli Ddu. They said it's something. I'm pretty sure it's Iron Age or Bronze Age. No, Neolithic.
Yeah, like
they said
Celtic.
Neolithic.
Ooh.
So so the options were what: A, Neolithic; B, Bronze Age; C, Iron Age; D, Roman era. Now I've never known anything about it. It just looks very promiscuous. If you Google, I remember looking at it when they said it's a bit of a gap, a bit of a sexual gap, right in the mound.
Oh,
so I'm going to say Neolithic, and I think we should trust me on that one.
Go on, do that one then. So that's A.
Yeah. 6. What was the profession of Welsh-born scientist William Robert Grove, known for inventing the Grove cell? What a nerd.
The Grove cell.
A. Chemist. B. Physic. C. Biologist. D. Engineer. It's got to be biologist if it's a cell, isn't it?
But if it's a cell, is it a cell as in a biology cell, or a cell as in like they've created a space, like a physical space cell?
What do you mean? Like a prison cell?
Like a cell, like a prison cell, yeah.
Well, I assume if he's a scientist, he didn't invent the cell.
Well, no, but like
cell.
it could be something like cells can. It's not necessarily a prison cell, I guess, but like you have fuel cells, don't you?
What are they?
I don't fucking know. I'm not a bloody engineer.
Well, engineer is one of them. Engineer is D.
That's what I mean. So like, it could be a fuel cell, like you put, like
I don't know anything about science, so
yeah,
it might. If you say cell to me, that's like biology. But can you invent a cell?
Well, that's what I mean. You can't
discover
invent biology,
it,
can
you?
You discover a biological
Yeah.
cell. You could invent a fuel cell, I reckon.
Yeah. So what, you're going to say engineer?
I would go engineer. I'm teaching.
I think you're completely wrong, and you fucked this.
Okay, we'll see now. So what was engineer?
Sorry, 6D.
C. 6D.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
7. The first Eisteddfod under royal patronage was in which year? Now this is difficult. So the first
Hmm.
A 1176, B 1292, C 1450, D 1568. Now can I give you my?
I think. Go on, you say yours first. Yeah.
Well, I think the first one I think was 1176, but I think
Yes, I
under
agree.
royal patronage was 1292 because 10 years after. And I think they're classed royal as like a British English royal.
Yeah, I
But
tend
would
to
they?
agree with you because I was about to say the first one.
But would they let Wales
11.
have one that early on when Edward the First killed all the Druids? So maybe I'm
Yeah.
thinking the
No,
1500s.
you're right. Because if he was willing to kill all the bards,
Yeah. So
to stop whether they talk about it, I reckon it is the first one. I'd go with.
I think it's. I think the royal patronage has thrown me, and I think it would be the 1568 one when Wales became, like you said, had its first representation in Parliament.
Oh shit! Yeah, now you're muddying up my mind now. I don't know.
Well, I called the last. You called engineer, so can I call this
Yeah.
one?
Okay. Yeah, I do. So
So
what did you
that's
say? C for that one.
7D,
Some D. Some D. Okay.
1568.
Right. We'll go for that.
Okay, which Welsh chieftain led the resistance against the Norman invaders and was known for his victory at the Battle of Kriegmauer in 1136? So we've done this battle, um, and the options are Griffith ap Cynan, Owain Gwynedd, Cadwaladr ap Griffith, Griffith ap Rhys. Now,
I'm pretty sure it's. Go on.
Griffith ap Rhys and Griffith ap Cynan were both around at the same time.
Mm,
Griffith ap Rhys went off with Griffith ap Cynan's daughter, Gwenllian.
mm.
But I'm pretty sure they both came to fight there because Gwenllian at this point had died. Um,
Yeah.
um,
Yeah. Um. It wasn't. I don't think it was a.
Griffith didn't come, did he? Because Griffith ap
It
Cynan
wasn't
didn't
Griffith
come
ap
down.
Reese because Reese was Gwenllian's
No, but I think it
husband,
was.
right?
It was. I think it was Griffith ap Rhys because
Oh, do you reckon?
his
Oh,
husband.
I don't know.
They came
I'm
to
getting
this
confused.
battle. So in the
Mm,
story, Gwenllian had now been killed, and then Griffith had come
yeah.
down to fight against the Normans, and Griffith ap Cynan was her father, and Griffith ap Rhys was the husband, and I think Griffith ap Rhys came down with Griffith ap Cynan's brothers, so sons. Sorry,
Yes.
so Griffith ap Rhys, the husband, came down with Gwenllian's brothers, who were the sons of Griffith ap Cynan. So I think it's D. Griffith ap Rhys.
No, but Reese was the husband, right?
Yeah, Griffith ap Rhys was the
Right.
husband.
That's it. No, no, no,
And he,
not Griffith ap Reese. Just Reese, isn't
no,
it?
Rhys was their son, who we haven't covered
Ah,
yet.
is that Reese?
Lord
Lord
Rhys.
Reese.
Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah.
right. Yeah, that's where I'm getting
Well,
confused.
so
Um,
Griffith ap Cynan was
I
from
think you're right there.
Gwynedd,
Yeah.
and Griffith ap Rhys
Mm,
was from Deheubarth.
yeah.
Griffith ap Rhys and Gwenllian spent that long time in the forest running around causing all
That's
this
right.
mischief. And then when Griffith ap Rhys went to Griffith ap Cynan to say, "Come, give me your soldiers, we need a fight," that's when his wife was
That's when
killed.
Gwenllian
Yeah.
had the fight
And I'm
against
pretty
the.
sure
Yeah.
that's when Griffith ap Cynan sent his sons to go with Griffith ap Rhys. So I'm going to say D for that. I'm going to step in.
D. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I agree with you. My fucking mind was all over the shop on that one. But yeah, D. We'll go for that.
1404, Owain Glyndŵr called a Welsh parliament in which town, seeking to consolidate its control and establishment in Welsh state. Machynlleth, Aberystwyth, Harlech, Cardigan. Uh, I'm pretty sure it's Machynlleth because that was considered the Welsh capital for a while.
Machynlleth, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, to be fair,
If you still go there now,
I wouldn't be able to guess.
if you go to Machynlleth now, there's a sign saying ancient capital city of Wales.
We'll go for Machynlleth. What letter was that?
That is A.
A. Go for Machynlleth. Why not?
All these have come into the period of history which I love, so it's a bit unfair because it's the ones. The
Oh,
last
no, I
one,
should know as well. I just had too many Carlins, I think.
the Llyn Cerrig Bach hoard, a significant find of Iron Age artifacts, was discovered on which island? Anglesey, or in Welsh, Ynys Môn, Bardsley Island, C, Holy Island, D, Ramsey Island. I haven't got a fucking clue.
Llyn Cerrig.
Stone Lake.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. I mean, geography is not my best suit anyway, but I'm trying to think of anything that sort of references that. I mean, I just say Ynys Môn, just for
Right, yeah,
because that's in Wales.
Andy. Yeah, we'll go with that one.
What's that? A.
Yes.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Go on then. Let's see how we've done on this one.
Oh, also for question 8, we overlooked Owain Gwynedd, who was Owain Vawd, who was also at Kriegmauer. So, I, I think they'd probably attribute it to him.
We
It's
did the
the
Battle
Welsh.
of Creagmar so long ago.
I
I know
know.
we've covered it, but like I just don't remember.
Yeah. I think, but Owain Gwynedd was considered the big boy, so he would probably be the main chieftain.
I think if Owain Gwynedd was the, do you think he was the leader at that time though?
Yeah, because he was like he went on to be the
Oh yeah,
Owain
like
Vawr.
went on to be
Yeah.
the big time boy.
And
But
Griffiths
like,
ap Rhys was never anywhere near as big as Lord Rhys, and
yeah,
it's like
that's true.
So I'm gonna say Owain Gwynedd for that.
Okay, so what was that then? That
So
was
change that one. So question 8B instead of 8D.
What did you say? 8B.
8B, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And
Right,
the
go on
reason
then,
I
let's
was
have a
looking
look.
at that because I scrolled them back up because I haven't got a fucking clue for Llancerrig. So we're going to say, and a small one, so 10A. Okay, so we said the first one, the which battle 878 did Rodri Vawr get defeated by the Saxons? We said Battle of Anglesey. That's correct. Next one, we said when was the statue of of Rhuddlan enacted? We said 1284, and that's correct.
We fucking shit out, mate.
Then we said where was the Welsh stores and course of Howrah codified, and we said Aberfraw, and we're incorrect. It's Whitland.
See, Aberfraw or Aberfraw does come up a lot, doesn't it? That's why.
Yeah, should we double check that we're not that
we're not that fucking dumb.
We're not being hoodwinked.
Yeah, go on, have a little look.
No, so yeah, Whitland. I think they're right on that. So we got that wrong. Aberfraw.
Shit.
The next question was who was the mother of famous Welsh prince, and we said Angharad fel Llywelyn. And they've said Gwenllian fel Griffith, which is categorically wrong.
That is definitely not right. Yeah.
So let's Google that, and it's Ellen ferch Thomas Llywelyn.
So we did get it wrong, but AI also got it wrong.
Yeah. So yeah, his mother Ellen ferch Thomas ap Llywelyn of Deheubarth was a noble, but it thought his father died. Yeah. So they got that wrong. We got it wrong. So
fair enough. I don't mind. I don't mind a stalemate on the wrongness there.
No. So Bryn Celli Ddi. We said Neolithic.
Because we had that input from Insta, didn't we?
Yeah. Let's see. Yes, it's an iconic Neolithic tomb. So we got that right.
Cheers, whoever that was on Insta who gave us the answer.
William Robert Grove. We said he invented the Grove cell, but what was the Grove cell?
What was a cell? What is a cell? What's
we said engineer.
I reckon it's like a fuel cell of some kind.
Okay, he was a Welsh physical scientist. That mean physicist? We said engineer, and they said physicist. Yeah, so it's physicist. Yeah. Pathetic.
God damn it. So what was the cell? I want to know now. What was a Grove cell?
I don't know, man. It's fucking. I tried to read it. It's too sciencey for me.
Grove cell. It was a Grove fuel cell.
Oh, no way.
Pioneer of the fuel cell technology.
No
but
way.
He was a physicist, not an engineer. So I was bloody half right.
Yeah.
But no points for half scores.
No points for half scores yet, mate. No. So then the next one we said the first Eisteddfod under royal patronage, and we said 1568 because we felt like before that, if we did, because we both know the first was 1176. But we didn't think that class as royal because of how Welsh monarchy kind of wasn't the same.
All that shit, yeah.
Well, also Welsh monarchy wasn't, in 1176 there wasn't a king of Wales, so I don't know how they did the patronage. But apparently it was 1176. The first documented instance was Prince Rhys ap Griffith. So he was actually, we mentioned a minute ago, was I think Lord Rhys.
Lord Rhys.
I think.
Shit.
Yeah.
Well, there we go. So we got that one wrong.
Yeah. So they actually, so
that made sense though. Your reasoning
we had our logic,
was solid
didn't we?
there.
Yeah,
we were solid there, I think.
Yeah. Okay. The next one then, I said. So the next one then was who was the Welsh chieftain at the Norman invaders, So, who's the Welsh chieftain of the resistance to Norman invaders at Battle of Creekmouth? And I said Griffiths ap Rhys originally. Then I switched to Owain Gwynedd. And they have
What do we
said
have?
Griffiths ap Rhys. So, my first guess.
Yeah.
I don't think we're wrong there because if you check, it's both of them were. So, at Battle of Creekmouth.
Both of them were present. I know what
Yeah.
you mean is that who takes
Who led it?
the top job, if you like, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because, like you said, Griffith ap Rhys.
So if you Google it, led by Owain Gwynedd, son of King of Gwynedd, Griffith ap Rhys. It just says the two of them, but I don't know, man.
If you're gonna place them both in a hierarchy, do you know what I mean? I think we
Owain Gwynedd has been recorded. I reckon we
yes,
give
he's a
ourselves
bigger
that.
time.
Let's give ourselves that.
So it's just discount the answer and say yes to that. Okay, yeah. All right.
9 in 1404, Owain Glyndŵr called a parliament in which town? And I said Machynlleth, and it is Machynlleth.
There we go. Yes.
And then 10, we said the Llyn Cerrig Bach hoard was a significant find of Iron Age artifacts in discovered where? And you said Anglesey, and you were correct. It is Anglesey at this moment.
Right. So for that one, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 out of 10. Our worst round with hardest quiz, worst round. I'd say.
Well, that was a
But not
toughie, though,
too
wasn't
bad.
it? Yeah.
That was tough.
I got other
would've
ones, but
struggled
I
with that.
think 3 rounds is enough, really, and it's a bit of a...
I think so. My noodle is already baking, mate.
Yeah, I
so.
know. It's all over the shop. Well, Dilchen Grandad, let us know how you got on with that. Did you find that too easy? Or do you want any more quizzes? Oh, it'd be good if you send us in questions.
Ooh, yeah.
We'd like that. Anyway.
We love
I wouldn't mind that. We watched Mad Max the other day, and it's so funny how Chris Hemsworth just like Aussies squawk, don't they? Oh my! Don't do that.
They have this massive car wreck. He's going up and he goes,
Hello?
Hello?
Where are you?
Where are you, mate? Come on, mate. Get out of there.
Come on, mate.
Brilliant.
Anyway, Dilchen Grandad, this has been mad. This is 3 episodes back to back.
Dilchen.
Apologise how mad this
Yeah.
is. We love you. Goodbye.
So that's